Alright, we're pulling Mass Effect 2 right back up. Okay. Ellie, do you have anything? Yes, you do.
Thank goodness for Edie.
Worried? You do care.
That sounds like more than just professional concern.
Oh, okay, that's what this means.
You're my friend. Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
A big hug. What about
Standing
me?
right here. Where's my hug?
Wow, okay, Commander.
Welcome back, ma'am.
Welcome back.
How may I help you?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Thane would like to see you down in life
Oh,
support on
that's
the
what she's gonna do. Yeah, I know, trust me. I know Thane wants to see me.
That'll be all.
I'll be here. Thane.
Alright, let's do Tali's mission. Help Tali. Very nice. Nice objective. Very happy objective. Help Tali. Okay. It would be really funny to bring Grunt, because he would not fit into the situation whatsoever. I should bring him more. I'm not going to bring him now, though. I need somebody with bionics, one of the two. Yeah, because I don't have any. Tali definitely doesn't have any. We did just do Jack's mission, but I am, like, already sick of Jack. I don't like any of my options for bionics. Biotics. Let me... Ooh, yeah. Maybe I kind of want to just bring Garrus. Oh, the ones with the okay, so the little circle under their feet means I did their loyalty mission, I think. I don't want to bring Jack again, because I was just complaining about her. But I might do that. Yes, slam overload. Because she gets warp ammo. And that seems... and I think shockwave is good, I don't know. We don't need 2 shotguns. I'm gonna bring Miranda. Not the best way to make that decision. I don't think. I am not... I'm gonna save for energy shield since we're doing that. I think warp is like really good. So I will wait. Slam is our loyalty thing, so that's gotta be good, right? I don't know. We will find out eventually. Let me swap this back. And other than that, I'm not using this thing because it feels so awkward to shoot, so maybe I will swap. No, I won't. Let me, like, force myself to use it a little bit, and then I will make that decision. You're gonna swap her to this, I guess. Tali. I'm gonna give you that. Okay.
This is Tali'Zorah Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali'Zorah.
They don't like that we're
We'd like a security
Cerberus.
and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Man, I love the Quarians. They just look so cool to me. I really like their aesthetic.
Captain Shepard, Tali'Zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
And their accents. I love their accents too. Man, I wish they were in Andromeda. It's really the worst thing. Oof. Yep, Captain Shepard. Oh, why is she on trial? Okay. Commander, not Captain. Captain Shepard, I'm not gonna... That's their I feel like that he's calling me captain because of their own like values and stuff. I'm not gonna be a bitch about it, or I'm not gonna be a stuck-up fella about it when I think it's just because of their traditions. Sorry, I just I just sneezed like really bad.
Tali helped the
I feel great
Normandies
now.
in many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
Yeah, we really gotta play her up because she's
As the
under.
commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight.
Yeah.
I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and...
You did what? Tali immediately just completely disregard. Well, you did what?
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali'Zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay. We just gave a nod like we're about to start shooting. Anyway.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe
Hey
I charged
there.
Tali'Zorah with such a thing.
Anyway. I love the Quarians. God. I love the Quarians.
Captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted. Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing them. Tali'Zorah is
Ooh. Right here, you know. Oh, maybe not. Hello, ladies.
Tali'Zorah was Normandy.
Oh, you sound
I'm
old.
glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
You sound like Teresa from Fable.
Auntie Ron!
Auntie
Shepherd
Ron,
Normandy,
she's not hugging her
this is
back.
Admiral Shalaran Vostonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Isn't that their tradition, though, for the departure?
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
Recuse
I
myself.
imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my
Oh,
part,
Daddy's not
I
gonna be
will
happy.
ensure that the rules of protocol are
Or he's
followed,
dead.
But I have no vote in the judgment.
I'll ask, but I
Being
know it's like a
associated with
tradition
human
thing.
ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled
Yeah.
already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you.
I
as
really like her
Tali'Zorah
voice. She sounds like Teresa from Fable. I said that already, but like, it's a very good sound. I like it a lot.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law.
So if she's part of my crew, why does any of this matter? Why does she have to follow the laws of this ship, then?
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
This is a terrible idea. I'm not a lawyer. Oh, this is unexpected.
Would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come.
I mean,
promise that I will
that's
not
what they always say in theory, isn't it? I mean, that's what they always, you know, anyway. It's one thing to say that, but also if you're really trying to win, I guess they're probably just not trying to win. They probably genuinely want the truth, unlike all the political nonsense of reality. The smaller knit community with the Quarians, I figure, so they probably do actually care more about the individual rather than their nonsense politics, as people do in the real world.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season.
What is with like the grass
Kill us alive.
sheets?
The accused Tali'Zorah of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Pretty.
Objection! A human has no business
No
at a hearing
business.
involving such sensitive military matters.
I didn't ask to be here, bud.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must...
Oh, that was probably his plan. Yeah, he was probably planning to make her part of my ship, then to have me thrown out, and now it's not
Your
working.
crew member Tali'Zorah is
So it is the same.
accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Renegade, renegade, renegade. Fuck you, Quarians. Look at her record. Kind of really want to do that. Like, this is, I just want to be like, this is bullshit. I don't know what her record is. Maybe she was a troublemaker before I picked her up. My
If
pleasure.
it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali'Zorah Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything.
That was a
It is
pretty renegade
simple-
answer. I actually liked that.
But don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent.
There you go. I like this guy.
Human is right.
Admirals, please.
Lie to your
Shepard's
fucking self, but don't tell it to me,
representation Tali'Zorah in this
jackass.
hearing is appreciated. Tali,
I don't know if that's what he said. I was busy fucking talking. But that's the gist of what I got. You're accused of bringing... She couldn't have done that. I was say
Tali
she's
would
in it.
never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh, maybe he is dead.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone.
Oh, he is
on the
dead.
Ally. Your father included.
Maybe now's not the time to...
What? Oh, Keela.
Fuck you. I don't care what the other options were.
Valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I don't give a fuck. Yes, it
Here
is.
to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle
Let's just
will be
run.
at the secondary docking hangar. Be
Yeah.
safe, Tali.
I'll go do
This
Thane's
hearing will
mission.
resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Yeah, it'll be easy. Probably don't even want a biotics guy now. Maybe I should have brought Mr. Krogan. Miranda hasn't said a word, so I don't think it would have mattered.
Back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Oh,
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my
So
father,
true.
I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
come on.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Hello, ladies.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence.
It's manipulative, just, but you know, that works, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Hangirls greatly respects both you and Tali'Zorah for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai.
I love the Quarians. I can't stop. Oh, I can't stop thinking about how much I love the Quarians.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
I imagine the bubble's just like a, you know, it's literally the bubbles you put children in.
Environmental units.
Yeah.
It's a step
Don't get sick, kid.
relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We
Yeah.
don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Coming of age. Lab ship. Necessary
What kind
evidence.
of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your
Can you tell that I'm like significantly more interested in this story than I was with Jax?
Online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Last one is lab ship.
Tell us about the Alarai.
Not much, I'm afraid. Tali'Zorah only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was...
Sounds like they're just making a lot of assumptions that it was
You're saying
Tali.
there's no data about the inside of the ship.
That's exactly.
I bet her dad caused it. That's what we're gonna find him alive, and he's gonna be like, oh, yep, that was me.
We don't.
We should move on.
I revived a Geth. I brought a Geth to life. I Frankensteined a Geth with the parts you made. And, Kyarl, this is the guy I liked.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Kyarl Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Koris, though, Tali's in good hands.
I thought that was the whole like thing they had with humans, that humans were like super like go get 'em. I thought that was I don't like either of these options. I'm not apologizing for shit, but I don't want to like accuse him of being on Tali's side, because that puts him in a bad spot. Even he's like a judge in a trial. I guess the trial's over. It's already been decided, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not sitting here because I can't decide between these two options. I had something to say and I don't remember what it was.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Are these like... So we can ask him the exact same... Man.
You and Tali's father go back a long
I don't want
ways.
to ask everybody the exact same questions, but I do want to know.
During a bad Batarian raid.
Raid.
Serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees.
Seems like they don't have consistent accents.
6 were dead.
Yeah.
Kinetic barriers were down.
Like that first guy had more of like
on the bridge and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp
Slavic accent. So just what was that? My mic just peaked so hard. I think it just like I heard like a weird clicking come from my... I don't know. Maybe we need a new interface. This thing is dying so bad. I need... What happened?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes.
Nice.
Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
What a champ, what a cool guy.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
No.
I don't know, kid.
Answer's
we almost
no.
had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I just thought about the... I guess I can talk about this. It's a scene from the third game. And you know what, I'm just gonna assume if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. With Tali. That would make me go, ugh. regarding Geth and Tali. I just thought about that scene. That's not great. I don't feel like listening to all these at the moment. Other admirals?
Tell me about the other admirals. Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali.
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago.
Oh.
He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research
I don't think
on the
that's
Geth makes him
entirely
angry.
disagreeable.
You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's
that's the same. I
policies.
thought it would have went away.
Any research on the Geth makes him angry.
Yeah, I think that's the lab ship.
Can you
Tell me about the
anything
LRI. Nothing good.
We sent some of our best Marines into that hat. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up
Blew up in his face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he...
Admiral, my father, your friend, is
I
on
know that, Tali. But if Sharla hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the LRI. That's where we stand.
Yeah, okay, let's get through these a little more. I want this information, but it's taking a little
By
long.
your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is
Okay.
Admiral Zambora's Vasquib.
Do not
Bus
ask
quib
about the
quib.
name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you
Do
have
not ask
greatly
about the
endangered
name.
and dishonored our fleet.
You have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures.
That's good.
And have,
I'm a big
on
fan of
occasion,
that.
had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib.
The quib
I will
quib.
not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew
I
member?
respect Tali immensely.
Okay.
Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded.
Okay.
But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth.
Yeah.
The people we created. The people we wronged.
Kinda true.
Death drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they
Also
did.
true.
We tried to kill them.
Also true.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us
I do
destroy
agree with this Croesus
When we
guy.
find Evidence of what Tali and her father did there.
I don't think it really matters in terms of this trial, though. I don't think.
how dangerous that would be.
Sounds like he's trying to make her guilty because of personal grievances or whatever.
Beings in pain belies your argument.
We should move
Let's
on.
just go.
I'm surprised to hear
I
you
don't
say.
hate you.
I don't hate you, Tali.
I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Yeah, that's not a reason to just like say someone's guilty of doing something like fucked up, like trying to kill all their own shipmates. So, you know, while I agree with you on the whole, maybe the Geth, I mean, you know, it depends. Depends, I guess. I'm of a mind that AI cannot be people. It's absolutely, I actually can't stand it nowadays, because today's AI is just like, it's literally just rolling a dice with like probabilities and whatever else. That's all these language models are. They just basically, based off their memory, decide likelihood of what word comes up next, and they roll the dice for the odds. And, you know, that's a simple way of putting it. And then people will think they're sentient, and there'll be stories about them trying to, like, escape and stuff, and it's just so goofy because literally just a dice roller with a bunch of bells and whistles.
No offense taken. The change in
I say
name was
literally,
not
but
my
you know,
choice.
it's
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you
It's
and
crazy.
Captain Shepard of West Normandy.
you know what's over there, and that's not why I think AI will never be. I'm sure if you do it differently, maybe something that has a better argument. But
I need to do a few things before we
oh,
leave.
I didn't mean to. I didn't listen to what he said.
Tali'Zorah, Shepard West
My
Normandy.
point is, it's
Are you
deeper
ready to take
than
the
that.
shuttle to the Alarai?
There's more things you can argue that I also disagree with. I just don't want to get into it. You know what's over there.
Can you tell us anything
I'm
about
afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right.
Right.
I mean, they're afraid
Okay.
the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from
Yeah,
materials on the
that's what they
Alarai.
do. Excuse me. Didn't mean to swallow so loudly.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'Zorah.
Good luck with those
Ila
Geth.
Salai.
Ila Salai. But, yeah, you know. Forget what I was about to say. The Geth, they built themselves. I bet he made one and then it, like, built itself or something, and, gotta make sure she won't come back. And,
Heads up!
and yeah, it's really, and then they built a bunch of themselves. And, I bet that's it. Why do they have health and not, like, shouldn't their health just be armor or something? They're all metal. Oh, Geth noises.
Go for the optics. Go for the optics.
Yes. Thank you, Tali'Zorah. Might as well use some of my fancy abilities. Don't think that worked. I thought the AI hacking was like a charm ability, like it turns them on my side for a little bit. Read. Yes, it is. I must have missed. Whoa, hey dude. That's rough. Why can't I use this? Oh, I can. It just tells me it's not a good idea. Alright. I was trying. Okay, there we go.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution.
They're just stealing their money.
Tali'Zorah ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following.
Ooh, see? That's what I'm saying. You hear that last part? I really want to be able to walk away without it. I want to listen to that, but I don't want to just sit there and do nothing and listen to it the whole time. I guess her father said to bypass, like, safety stuff, like security stuff.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
You didn't recognize it?
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians
Do
have
they?
learned how
How'd
to
you
salvage
put that in
whatever we
one?
can, whenever we can.
I don't know.
We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people
That's a little
throw
big
away.
for any pocket.
Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
What made a
Why?
part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How
Oh.
did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know
Yeah.
which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I mean, it was probably an accident to make you feel better. Or maybe not an accident, but maybe like negligence or something. Oh man, I really hate this hacking when it just doesn't give me what I need it to. I just have to sit there and wait. Wait, I need to be stimming at all times.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their network?
Oh, Keela.
All of them. Tali'Zorah.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
They're in the system. No. Her father's gonna die instead. He's gonna get put on trial. And executed. He's not even gonna get exiled. He's gonna get just fucking executed.
Use this.
Ugh.
Trouble to the left.
I don't care about the trouble to the left. Everything I own is over there. In a box. See, that's funny. Now that's comedy right there. You are welcome.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Oh. So sad. So sad. Miranda's dead. She was the wrong choice. So it would seem. Wow, look at that HP I have left. It is nothing. I don't think I should. Tali, get down from there, please. Alright. Alright. I will say, as much as I like the Quarians, and am excited to be doing a Quarian mission, I am not a fan of the Geth as enemies. I just don't find them to be the most fun to fight. I guess I don't really know why. I think I remember liking fighting them in the first game a little bit. I guess I just don't think it's as satisfying to be killing robots. I am like the sniper class. I should be using this more. Especially when it seems like the way ammo works is ammo is just ammo. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not looking for sniper ammo that has been made rarer than other ammo, you know? So if I'm gonna use something, it might as well just be my sniper, I think.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Okay. What do you think about that?
Testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
Interesting.
Was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Well, that's a bad idea. A worthy promise. Let's keep moving.
Right.
Right. Right.
My shields are down.
I can't. I want to hit him in the optics. Okay. Well, I guess that's. I guess that's about what I should have expected there.
Understood. Right.
Oh, I keep forgetting it's like crouching controls are not good. That is one of the worst things coming from this game to from Mass Effect 1 is in Mass Effect 1, I believe you could just crouch when you wanted to crouch with a crouch button. I have to hit like the activate/use button on cover, or I have to like hit sprint by cover to crouch. The controls are very, very like just stereotypical Xbox 360 action shooter game controls, and it's not fun to control, especially not on a mouse and keyboard. But the issue is shooters aren't very fun to control on anything other than a mouse. So it's really one of those. Kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn, I had a similar issue. The controls were fine, but I played it on controller. The bow is such a big part of that game, but anything that you have to shoot accurately just, in my opinion, is just not fun on a controller. like it's just not fun to do, so I had to choose between like having controller movement on a mouse and keyboard, which felt super awkward, or shooting with a mouse, or shooting with a controller, and I hated both of those options. I ended up with the controller, and I could get into it for a little, but I could not stick with it. It kind of ruined the game for me. Sometimes I think about going back and trying it with a mouse and keyboard, but I remember when I tried, it felt not good for some reason. I don't remember what it specifically was. Who is this guy? Okay, that's who he is. I guess we found that out.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're
Probably
wrong.
been here a while.
You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to...
Hey, come here.
Oh. Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
The Geth cut him off. Yeah, you think so, Shepard? You think so? He did what he could.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it.
Oof.
It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Alright. Let's go into the side room to loot the stuff. Oh man, there's a lot of this hacking. What a guess. That was the guess of a century. Not really. Kinda obvious it would be that one. Okay. Ooh, a model ship. We gotta take this back. I don't know if now's the time. Wow. Ow. Please go back behind cover, Shepard. Oh, I can do the third-person game thing, where I just don't peek, but I can shoot. Damn, there's no way I didn't know about this before. No scope. Completely whiffed. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Wow. Alright. Easy frags, easy dub. Victory Royale.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like
There weren't
some of
that
the
many.
recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
I don't think anybody would. He probably...
I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
It was probably an accident, to be fair.
Yes, the shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like an accident.
Viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No.
They're really bringing that up as much as they can.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali'Zorah could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Well, that sounded bad.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but when this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Your father's dead.
Tali'Zorah doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard
That's
him
not
say
quite how I wanted to say this.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would
I'm just
strike his
saying.
name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like, what about you? Maybe that kind of matters too. Assuming this one didn't skip, I guess we can say this. I want to see what. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't.
Really giving this angle a lot, where all you can see is her chest. And I guess I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out. This one right here. It's like, yeah, it's framed on. It's like the Miranda butt angles, except they didn't remove these ones. Where it's like all you see is that up over there.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Oh man. So what I'm assuming is they will. What's gonna happen, I think, is they're gonna say, well, it doesn't matter.
There's no reason to think Tali'Zorah survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Why is it already underway? We're not even there.
Shepard was right. Springing the information about Rail on Tali practically dared her to take back the Alarai.
Sorry, I was listening to their dialogue. I really wanted to give it a proper save. I want to say I just quick saved though. We're alive, motherfuckers.
Sorry we're late.
Alright. We took back the ship.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Oh, there we go. Rally the crowd. I want to hit that so bad, but I don't want to be load. I don't want to load saves. Rally the crowd. What if I didn't load? I mean, what if the quick save didn't actually happen? Fuck. Rally the crowd.
All of you. They don't care about Tali. All they care about is their war with the Geth.
Appeal to the crowd. It's very.
Tali risked her
Like,
life
this is
for all of you. On
strange.
Haystrom, hell on the Citadel when she stopped Saren. She deserves better than this.
If Commander Shepard has no new evidence, I suggest we render judgment.
Ah. All the crowds rallied.
Wait! Shepard is right! Tali saved me. She doesn't deserve to be exiled.
Damn straight. Tali's done more for this fleet than you assholes ever will.
Nice.
You're pissing on everything I fought for, everything Tali fought for. So if you exile her, You might as well do the same to me.
Me too.
Imagine they just fucking exile her anyways. They're not going to, but man. They're gonna say her name as
Tali'Zorah,
oh no.
in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
Okay, so I am gonna load because I just feel like I have to use one of the Paragon or Renegade options.
Accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Don't go to war. Good luck. She's with me.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
Oof.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali'Zorah vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Okay. Very interesting.
I believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father.
I kinda don't want to go back.
Even when...
I think it just... I feel like you miss out on something when you don't do the Paragate or Renegade options. Or Paragate, yeah. You know what I mean.
I
Whatever.
Wasn't gonna let Tali'Zorah vas Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
Miranda has not said a single word. So I will make a save just in case I prefer this option. We're gonna take a look at what one of those other options was. Probably just the Paragon one, but I don't know yet.
Very well.
You didn't waste much time.
Did you
Does Captain Shepard have any more evidence to submit to this hearing?
I really don't like this. I don't like either of these.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you?
No, it's the same
This trial
thing.
isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Kyarl wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali'Zorah saved the Citadel.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
The Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
The other one was like so much more like dramatic though. You know, it was very like everybody stands up, they're like, yeah, great. We love Tali. She saved me. She did this. Yeah, she's great. Kind of better.
Tali'Zorah, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence. Commander
Yeah,
Shepard,
so they give me
please
gifts.
accept these gifts in appreciation for you.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't...
This hearing is concluded.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said.
The thing is though, watch this.
That on my behalf. Thank you for
Oh,
being
I don't
there
know
for
what I
my
said.
father
That's
and
what I
me.
wanted to say though, I think.
Even when... Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let Tali'Zorah vas Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
What's this?
Alright. So, take a look at this. If I look at my squad, or it's gonna be squad and then me. Look at that. Look at the Paragon. Look how close it is to this next mark here. I bet if I load this, we just missed out on a shit ton of Paragon points. Oh. No, not really. Well. Maybe I really do just go with that one then. Since I'm just loading a bunch of saves, I want to see what happens when we say... Yeah, this is, I think, just the same. It's actually just straight up the same. It's a weird place to put a Paragade Renegade, you know, Paragade I keep saying that. A Paragon / Renegade option. Let's give him the evidence. I just want to know what that's like.
Did you find... Does Captain Shepard
Yep,
have
here it
any
is.
evidence?
Tali'Zorah is innocent. Rail's team deliberately repaired
Let's see how
and
Tali
reactivated
reacts.
the geth as part of weapons research. Listen.
Shepard, please.
Tali, is this true?
I don't know. My father had to have a reason.
Yeah.
Tali, out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
This evidence points clearly to Tali'Zorah's innocence in this matter.
I know this casts Tali'Zorah in a bad light, but the data could still be valuable.
An excellent point. We must examine every available option in our fight against the Geth.
Tali'Zorah must be exiled posthumously for what happened on the Alarai.
Posthumously, yeah.
All ships' registries where he
Indeed.
served.
Agreed. I would never have believed it, but agreed.
Damn, we disappointed
You're
him.
cleared of all charges. Charges against Tali'Zorah will be discussed privately.
Oof.
Commander Shepard, please accept these
Fuck
gifts in
you.
appreciation for
With
you.
this trial over, I hope you can get back to more important matters.
We'll drink a toast on the homeworld, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded.
How could you do it, Shepard? I didn't want this. I didn't want my father's name destroyed.
You honestly think your father would want you to jump on the grenade for him?
My father would have wanted the migrant fleet to stay strong, united.
Not what it sounded like in the recording. It sounded like he wanted this to go exactly how it's going in the recording.
Good standing when I leave for our suicide mission. I know you were trying to help. I just...
Oof.
Let's get out of here.
I was right, you'll see.
Come on. I'll take it.
I'll take it, she says. Okay, alright. This was the one with the ending, yes, the one where we rallied the crowd. So we're gonna go with the rally the crowd cannon. Yeah, this is the same as far as I can tell. Didn't really make a difference unless the numbers are different, but... whatever.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Ila Salai, as they say. Okay, I just kind of wanna...
Damn fine
we did it.
speech,
It's over.
It's about time someone reminded Admiral Corris that the woman he was accusing of treason was the pride of the Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Oh...
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever
Ooh, I don't
research they were doing
like
was
her
destroyed.
lying. Oh, I just ripped off my...
Not that I have much choice.
I hate this camera.
Fight well and fly safe, kid.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
father will be proud of you.
Oof, that's gotta sting, Tali. You just lied to his fucking face and he's like, I'm proud of you. But you're just a liar.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Tali'Zorah's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Indeed you were. Alright, well. I feel like somebody's, you know... I don't really care about the guest, though.
Goodbye, Admiral.
I wish I said something more than goodbye, Admiral, but like... I don't really... I don't really have an opinion on this. I think the Geth probably it's best they're wiped out. But I also think if all of the Quarians do it, they'll just get wiped out by the Geth, so maybe they shouldn't just do it. Oh, I wonder if I could have spoken over here before, too.
Vitor, I can't believe you stood up and spoke for me.
Oh, well, it's good Rieger was there. He said most of it.
Vitor, thank you.
I don't remember Vitor being like this.
And thank you, Shepard, for helping me and Tali both.
But I guess I don't remember Vitor. You're motivated.
Guess you just needed a pretty woman to help you feel better.
Ooh.
Well, maybe. Good luck, Tali. And you too, Commander.
Good job for helping him riz her up, Commander. Damn.
Kyarl, thank you. I can't believe you did that.
You'd have done the same for me, ma'am. Figured I had to say something when you didn't use that evidence you found on the Alarai.
Ooh.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Kyarl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
How does he know? Oh, is he like one of the survivors? Where do you go now? Thanks.
I appreciate your help, Rieger. I don't know what I would have done if you and Vitor hadn't stood up to help.
I'm sure you'd have figured something out.
Yeah, I would have just went with the Paragon or Renegade option. That's what I would have done.
Kyarl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Very impressive speech, Commander
I
Shepard.
probably could have spoke to them before, and I didn't realize. I wish I did.
On the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. I greatly enjoyed seeing you call the other admirals out on their politicking, and I
On their
am pleased that Tali
politicking.
was not exiled.
Goodbye, Admiral.
I want to say more than just goodbye to these people who are doing that, but I guess Shepard's got nothing to say. Other than goodbye, Admiral. Or, yes, go to war. Or, make peace with robots who can't actually think.
That human...
Congratulations, Tali'Zorah.
Make peace with
I was skeptical
.exe
about your
files.
choice of captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Yep. Yep, thank you. Oh, wow, that's a little jarring. Okay, got a new outfit, some new drip, as they say. Got the achievement called Treason. I don't know if it plays the audio or not for you guys, so I figure I should at least say what it is. Team status. What are your new outfits? Oh, it's just kind of... That's just like a weird recoloring. Okay. Okay. I think I am actually going to call it here and move on to the next thing. I know it was a little shorter. We only did one mission. I think we usually do two. I know my plan was to try to get two done in each thing, in each part, but it seems this will be a shorter part. I am going to call it here and move on to something else before I like just melt my brain on Mass Effect. I don't want to make the mistake I did last time and just burn myself out on it.